Thanks for tuning back into the Tommy Campbell Show. Yes, I'm Tommy Campbell, still bald, still in my basement, and today I'll be getting into the hilarious truth behind those viral Trump, Obama, Bush, Pence moments from Jimmy Carter's funeral, finding out what was really said. Plus, Elon Musk backtracks on Doge, and Don Jr. chimes in on Trump's unconditional discharge. Off the top of the show, I gotta say my heart goes out to everyone in Los Angeles. It is heartbreaking to see the devastation and the posts from many, including friends of mine, genuinely unsure if they will have a home to go back to. I watch a lot of news in my home, so my son has been very much exposed to this, and I keep using it as an opportunity to remind him just to be grateful, okay? And I follow the advice of Mr. Rogers. Look for the helpers. You will always find the people who are helping. The police, the firefighters, the locals are pitching in. Chef Jose Andres is there. Some of those providing assistance have been the Canada Air CL-415 skimmer air tankers developed by Canada specifically to fight forest fires, and they're really cool to watch in action. British Columbia-based Coulson Aviation sent precision helicopters, crews, and equipment to help. Firefighters are coming from across Canada, and the Canadian forces are stepping in.
But we don't need anything. We don't need their fuel. We don't need their energy. We don't need their oil and gas. We don't need anything that they have. And
Donald Trump was just saying he needs nothing from Canada and has spent the last few weeks calling Trudeau the governor. And despite all the dragging, Justin Trudeau didn't even blink. You need help? Here you go. And if Canada gets their own Trump in one day, the neighbors may not get help the next time. Seriously, if Canada had a Trump that was being treated like this, he'd probably just watch it burn. And good luck trying to wiggle out of this one, MAGA. Everyone's got their hand over their heart except Donald Trump. No shocker. I love seeing Bush skip over Donald. I mean, a Trump hasn't been this ignored since Tiffany was made. Okay, this is just creepy. Look at Trump just staring at Kamala, checking out her behind, just staring at her. Everyone else just looks and then looks away like a normal, but Trump is just lost in her, and it's weird. Now, a lot of this audio was destroyed, but thanks to my Soros technology, I've restored it to its original glory.
Hello, windmill guy. Careful, my hands are very small. How's it hanging, Fancy?
I'm in God's house. It's great. Nice to see you, Mel.
I am supermodel. Oh, look, brown seats. I don't have to Fox News this with a towel. You know, Princess Slovenia over here hates being near the front in case she needs to use the restroom. You know, the long walk is so embarrassing. But I don't mind, because if I need to go, I just drop a deuce in the tank and get Eric to sort it out later. You know, she said she was a model, but a model knows fashion. Have you seen her huge collar? That looks like a cone from Christy Nome's dog. You know, the one that didn't make it. So this was going to be one of those open casket things until I agreed to come. It's true. Okay. They had to close it because I'd probably, definitely, most likely try and take Jimmy's watch.
What I think is happening in this is President Trump, who's a very skillful negotiator, is getting people to be somewhat distracted by that conversation, to take away from the conversation around 25% tariffs on oil and gas and electricity and steel and aluminum and lumber and concrete, and everything the American consumers buy from Canada is suddenly going to get a lot more expensive if he moves forward on these tariffs. And that's something that I think we need to be focusing on a little bit more.
All the noise about buying Canada and Greenland is a total joke. Don't take it seriously. I'm not. It can't and won't happen by any means, and Trudeau is right. It's a distraction from the tariff nightmare that Trump will create that will crush consumers. Don Jr. joined Hannity to discuss his recent trip to Greenland that I covered this week on the show. Now, there was a problem with the audio in this interview, but thanks to my Soros technology, I have restored it to its original glory.
Unconditional discharge. What does that even mean? It sounds like what weeps from the blisters Dr. Ronnie Jackson was supposed to treat. Tiny mushroom. The ghost of Guilfoyle stays with me, I guess, Sean. Conditional discharge is probably more like it, actually. I should go home. I borrowed my father's plane, totally normal stuff, to fly to Greenland and gather some homeless Greenlandorians from under a bridge and parade them around. Free hats for all, Sean. Then Donald called us, and they spent a lot of money on a cafe lunch for all of them, exploiting the unfortunate. creating very fake news about Greenland and the Greenlandorians pretending that they just want to be American, and it's not the case, but, it doesn't matter, Sean. Basically, California was on fire, and we flew to Greenland. Remember, America first, right? And Donald Trump is just like you, okay? Sean, my father's dream with Ivanka was always unconditional discharge.
I make this show 100% on my own thanks to you. If you love what I do, drop me a super thanks, consider leaving me a PayPal tip, or hit the join button to support what I do here.
But we set up Doge.
Yes.
How much do you think we can rip out of this wasted $6.5 trillion Harris-Biden budget?
Well, I think we could do at least $2 trillion.
Yeah!
Yes.
$2 trillion.
Space Karen, Trump, and Vivek spent a lot of time boasting about how they were going to save the government so much money, and as much as efficiency is always appreciated, this is the guy that removed rain sensors from his cars to save $10. So I was pretty doubtful about the whole thing, and now he's scaling things back.
We'll try for $2 trillion. I think that's like the best case outcome, but I do think that you kind of have to have some overage. I think if we try for $2 trillion, we've got a good shot at getting one.
Before it was minimum $2 trillion, now it's aim for 2, maybe hit 1. And we're going to watch that number shrink like Matt Gaetz' eyes after his Temu facelift. I mean, come on, aim for 2, maybe hit 1? This is the guy that wants to go to Mars? Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to Mars. We aimed for Mars and you all were incinerated. Now, I've also followed the advice of Mr. Rogers in encouraging him to look for the help or look for the...
Brown seat's terrific. They didn't have to Fox News this one with a towel.
I gotta say, the whole I wish I could date my daughter thing is just wrong, man.
Have you seen her collar? That looks like a cone from Christine Armstrong, the one that didn't make it. Oh, poor cricket. 'Cause if I need to go, I'll just drop a deuce in the tank and get Eric to sort it out later.
Unconditional discharge? What does that even mean? It sounds like what Weeps from the Blisters, Ronnie Jackson, was supposed to treat. The ghost of Guilfoyle stays with me, I guess. Unconditional discharge. Jesus.
I love seeing Bush skip over Donald. I mean, a Trump hasn't been this ignored since Tiffany was made. An old friend of mine has a new album out. You may know Ben Barnes from his many starring roles in Narnia, Westworld, The Punisher. He's not just a great actor and a super nice human, he's a wonderful singer and musician. He played this album for us months back, and I've been nervously listening to an advanced copy of Where the Light Gets In ever since, but it's now out for all to enjoy. And there really is nothing like it. It's just genuinely special. So if you're on Spotify, which is free. A lot of people don't realize that. You can just get Spotify and it's ad supported. Give it a stream. And if you're there, check out my albums. I have 3 and an EP. We all appreciate it.
I can confirm the Tommy Campbell Show is the best political comedy show on YouTube. And I hope you subscribe.